Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, I'm starting again, but it will be even better. Um, I did a lot of blah blah for nothing anyway. Just what I'm was suggesting to Reason is to put this by default in the combinator, this default setting, not on disabled and on. Okay, not because not on off, but bypass, just like this. You see, so that by default, usually people don't want to use stuff that is on the off because it cuts the signal. Okay, so just a little suggestion for you guys at Reason Studios. Topic of the day. Yeah, my ID. So, there's something that is a bit of a problem is when you need to master for several platforms up there, knowing that there are different levels to respect. I mean LUFS. LUFS, I don't know what the initials means, but it's related to the level, like the L. So it's important. You might end up working on your two masterings, knowing that you need something less loud for Spotify and YouTube, and might be tricky because it's tricky. It's tricky because you don't just crank the volume up when you need to make a digital download at -8. So you end up doing one mastering, or I don't know what you guys do. I'm using this button to switch between two limiters. Okay, that's simple, but maybe you didn't thought about it, so it's not revolutionary. Comme on dit en France, like we say in French, j'ai pas inventé le fil à couper le beurre, which literally means I didn't invented the I don't have it. The stuff to cut the butter, which is a string. The string for the butter. A while ago, you cut the butter with a string, not the cloth, not the string like this. A string, not a guitar string, but it worked too. So you can cut the butter with a guitar string. So yes, you can check it out. My two limiters. Two different settings, bypass on bypass, and no, and not on off. Okay, so it's great, it works. I have this, which is the gain tool. Where is it? Here, same thing. It reacts. I could have used the volume in the limiter or whatever, but it was let's use the new Reason tool, even if we don't need them. That's not true. Well, need with a little n. Hashtag need. Well, that's it. That's it for the video. Nothing special to add. Two masterings. We didn't check it out, my settings, but check it out. This one obviously is louder. We can see it. So this one is for the loud release, digital download, whatever supports -8. It's at -8. With sometimes it goes at -5. Yeah, it took. I think it's okay now, but it took years to for sure to get something going with my setup and my knowledge. So, but I mean, with work you can manage to. I'm really proud of my new sound. I think it's way better than last year. And last year I said the same thing. So I tend to use less compression right now. It's been a while now. I think my sound is way better. What are the differences? This one doesn't need protection. Usually I use this. Anyway, there's a different setting on the limiter. So this is not a mastering video, but I feel like I could talk about it a bit more. I don't use fancy stuff. I have this, so you can see these settings there's even a bit of dry wet work here. The sound comes louder, more naturally. Depending of, it's really not the same setting. You know what I mean? Maybe I shouldn't do that because it's not a good example. Usually, it's not as different. But I made this totally separated than this at one point. I had it. I couldn't compare, so I just care about the loudness. So it's interesting to see that I already changed stuff between the version for Spotify and YouTube and the version for the. Yeah, maybe I will have to check it out. If it's too different artistically, it starts to become maybe a problem, you know. For say, if it's more compressed, really more limited, for instance. And this knob is really important. The more you go on the right, it says C3, 2. It's more old school. And the more you go on the left, it's more modern in a way. It's very good for sounding more like EDM, classic EDM. If you want to bounce things a bit more, it's still a brick wall compression, but you have it reacts way at different moments. Doesn't react the same way. It's more natural, more old school. So I can see that I didn't make the same. Because usually, if you want to hit loudness, you tend to use the brick wall, and maybe the signal was really louder. So before entering the mastering. So maybe not the best song to illustrate that there's only a few changes you must do, but well, once you have your setup, so it's only just a knob after that. It's cool, no? Just wanted to show you this little switch in the combinator I made, and I hope you will enjoy your day, whatever you are about to do.